Let's see, I lost my...
What?
Hey, how are you? What, Grayson? I'm going live, bud. Grayson was outside when I told Paris I was going live, so he didn't get to hear me tell anybody I was going live. Brian's at work. I just thought, hey, while I'm washing dishes, I might chat a little bit. Yeah, I'm good. It rained a little while. Not rained. Well, it was a mixture actually. It snowed, and the snow is now stopped. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is he okay? I mean, was he in a car crash, or just did he get sick all of a sudden? I mean, anything you want to share. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Oh, wow. Is he conscious? Is he unconscious or conscious? That's a hard word for me to say, being tongue-tied. Yes, today's Saturday. Oh, wow.
What?
I was reading a comment. I had a friend who blacked out. Don't pull on that. That will make a mess. I'm making some tea, and he started pulling on the tea. Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna try it.
I had a friend who blacked out in the shower. He just like passed out and fell, but thankfully he still lives at home, so his mom heard him fall, so they were able to get him. I bet you were. That's scary. Did he just like slip, or did he black out and then fall? I mean, it's crazy how just accidents can happen, just like, well, I can't snap right now, but how accidents can he passed out. Wow. I have never passed out. I have came close to passing out, but I have never passed out. It's wild. You just never know. Just a split second. Grayson had built a couple of snowmen outside, and he went out there, and since all the snow has melted, he decided he was going to stomp them. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, they're going to melt anyway, so he decided to have fun stomping them. I was like, okay. Let's see if I can get these dishes put away. So who all has snow?
It was fun.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I will definitely remember him in prayers. Are they going to keep him overnight, or is... I know you say he has a concussion. Is he... Do y'all still have snow, Angela, or has it melted? All of ours have melted now. My husband's in Seneca. All of ours has about melted away. I'm trying to put the plates up, and the plates are behind y'all, so that's why I'm kind of getting up close and personal. Melted. Yeah, it's pretty much just grass now. They still decided to call church off tomorrow, though, because they're worried about it freezing and stuff. But honestly, it's It's 45 here, and there's not much on the road. Okay. They're going to keep him a while, Cheryl? Or is he going to get to go home soon? Just after they make sure he's okay with the concussion and stuff. I am in Piedmont. And then my husband, he drives an hour to Seneca. Let's see. Yeah, you're not far from me at all. I'm disappearing for just a second. I'm still here. I'm just putting dishes up, guys. I'm still here. I'll go back and read any comments I miss. I'm having to take this wire. Y'all will see a video. Y'all see a video later. The elf, I had a wire set up. Are you done? I might have to go get her out of the chair. She's eating pinto beans and cheese. She loves pinto beans. Crazy thing, right? She heard she was getting down, so. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he'll get to come home by Christmas. That's a hard thing, spending Christmas in the hospital. I mean, not that I've ever had to do it, but spending Christmas. Hey, how are you? Are you ready to get down, or are you still eating? Woo, girl, this cup is nasty. We're going to rinse that off. You had a fun time making a mess, didn't you? She loves pinto beans, but they're so messy. Are you still eating? Are you done? You done? Okay. Here. I tried giving her a spoon to learn how to eat with, but she picked up the food and stuck it on the spoon. Let's see, stay right there. Girl, you got stuff everywhere. I know. Here, we'll just do this and I'll sweep later. I'll sweep you up later. You gonna crawl. Yeah, messy, messy, messy. I'll be glad when she learns how to use a spoon. It's messy stuff right now. Actually, Angela, I watched about 3 or 4 of your videos today. I was watching one about you were talking about bullying and stuff, and it's so sad that bullying happens. I feel like people who bully are people who just never grew up, you know? Yeah, I watched I think it was 3 or 4 of the of your snow. And then I was watching one where you were at the kitchen sink and you were washing dishes, and you were talking about bullying. Those are the ones I got to watch so far. I was trying to a while ago kind of catch up on some everybody's videos. I'm so far behind on people's videos. Yeah, my husband, I'm sure you've heard of it because it's a big, huge plant. My husband, Angela, works at Borg Warner over there in Seneca. What are you doing? You want back in the chair? Yeah, she wanted down now. They're very slick there. Yeah, ours is pretty much gone. Oh, thank you. I gotta wash it. That's the only thing now is it gets greasy faster. I'll tell you what, I'll get you to, you know what? Let me get something real quick. You want to help Mama wash dishes? You sit here, watch Mama wash dishes. I like to put a chair, and I just ran the chair between my thumb and I put her down here in the chair, and she watches me wash dishes, and she loves it. Yeah. Sometimes she tries to hop in there too. She likes to be very involved in whatever we're doing. Oh. Let me see if I can get y'all set up where y'all can actually see her too. You want to play in the water? Hold on just a minute. I'm going to bounce y'all around a second. Yes, she does. She wants to be very involved. I don't know if you're going to be able to see her or not. There we go. You can see her a little bit. I'm going to probably cut my head off, but she's a lot cuter than I am. Hey, Jeanette. I was like, I know that her name is not Cody or Adam. I knew you were a girl, but I couldn't remember what your name was, because I remember, I think, either sending you a prize or something, and I just couldn't remember what your name was. I'll try to remember from now on. You gonna help Mama wash dishes, or watch me wash dishes? What? She wants in. This is where she gets her bath. She still gets a bath in the sink. So that's what she really wants, is to get in here and play. What? What's brother doing? Don't bump into the camera. The camera's on. Say hey to everybody.
Hello.
There's Grayson. You want to go play? You want to take her to go play? You want to go play upstairs in Grayson's room?
Mom, I got a question.
Don't make her cry. What's your question?
Can you call Gabe's mom? I want to come over.
Honey, if his parents will let him come over, you know he'll be over here. They might be gone. The roads are clear now.
Can you call his mom to tell Gabe to come over?
No, baby. Not right now.
Later?
Maybe. Are you going to take her upstairs to play?
I'm playing for her here.
Okay. Alright, I'll move y'all back so I can see the comments. I'm sorry. This is kind of a little bit of a vlog and live at the same time. There. Here I am. Yeah, Brian's working today, and he'll be off tomorrow, and then he'll have to work Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday. And he'll actually be off the 15th through the 20th. And our anniversary is the 18th. So we're hoping to go Friday or Saturday, just kind of go out a little bit, maybe on a little bit of a date. It's great having my parents live beside us now, because they can watch Anna Claire and babysit and stuff. But Paris and Grayson are going to be staying with their cousins. Thank you. They're going to be spending the night with Zoe and Drew. They spent the night with us a couple weeks back. So then Mom and Dad won't have to really watch Anna Claire. Which Paris and Grayson are pretty self-contained anyway. They could, they're 14 and 12. They could be on their own for a little while here, but them being autistic, I don't like leaving them completely alone, because they just wouldn't know what to do if a stranger answers the door. I mean, I tell them, not to go. I've, warned them about stuff. Hey, Terry, how are you? But they're just, they wouldn't be quick thinkers, to respond to situations. So I like that my parents are next door to keep an eye out. Has everybody got all their Christmas shopping done? Yes. We try to at least, I know they say once a week, but we try to have a date night at least once a month. Because with his work schedule, I mean, I'm happy with once a month. And we don't ever really do anything, anything I can do to spend time with my husband, I'm happy. I'm actually happy if if even just all the kids go next door to Granny and Papa's house, and Brian and I could just sit and relax and watch a movie together without anyone coming in and saying I need something, you know. I'm very easy to... I'm very easy to please. I told Brian, I'm like, you can just... Oh, awesome. I told Brian, you can just take me to Dollar Tree to McDonald's and I'm a cheap date. That'd make me completely happy. I mean, it's nice to go out every now and then for, nice meals. But usually on my birthday is when we go somewhere nice. Like, I do like Red Lobster. I like lobster. Brian is not a seafood person, but for my birthday, he will take me. He usually gets some sort of chicken or something. Yeah, Brian drove the, we have a van, a Tahoe, and he's got a little pickup truck. So he drove the Tahoe today because he was worried about the roads coming in slick this morning. Which it was snowing a good bit this morning. Move this chair out of the way so I have room to wash dishes. But yeah, it's sad all the snow is already gone. I was hoping it would hang around for a little while, but it quit. It's like the second it quit snowing, it just melted like really fast. Hey, how are you doing? I'm just washing dishes, and I just thought, hey, I'll chat while I wash dishes. I made a few videos today, but it was the, I started to say Elf on the Shelf. It was the 12 Days of Christmas is what I made. I filmed 11 and 12. I already had, I filmed, oh, you're editing. Yeah, that takes forever sometimes. I remember the first video I edited, like, really took time to edit. I think it took me like 3 hours to edit that video. And my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm editing. Hey, Diane, how are you? He's like, you're still editing? Yeah, the sun came out and the snow went away. But yeah, I was kind of upset they didn't dismiss school a little early yesterday. Because the road was getting slick, and we live, I don't know if y'all could tell from the snow video, but we live on a hill. And cars were starting to kind of slide, and that was which buses they say are heavier, so they didn't slide or anything. But oh wow, 92. Where are you again? Are you in California? Where it's always just gorgeous. I think my favorite temperature I was thinking California. I think my favorite temperature is like 72. Is like 72, 75. If it could just stay that temperature all the time, I would just love it. I'm going to try to see about, oh, I hate sinus infections. Those are so miserable. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Christmas time if it's not cold. On the Santa bucket, that little, it's so funny you mentioned it. Hold on just a second. You talking about this Santa bucket? I was just thinking today I needed to come up with something on this. I know somebody did a Christmas tree in this bucket, but I was trying to think of something to do with the Santa bucket. I don't know, I will have to think on that. I might all of a sudden just come up with something. That's like, y'all just never know. Something will just come up. What you doing? Grayson's back. But yeah, I was just thinking today, I'm like, you know, I've got this Santa bucket. I really need to figure something out to do with that.
The tea's done.
But I know the tea's done. Well, I have to. I'll finish washing dishes and then I can finish the tea. Grayson is from England. He's not from England, really. But I tell him he's from England because he will only drink tea hot. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just use it as a gift basket. But I was trying to think of something like a DIY. It is cute to put like one or two like gift ideas for a 1-year-old. Don't turn it up loud, baby. I'm Yeah, I don't like ice. Ours is pretty much melted away. For Anna Claire, what I really wanted to get her was the Little Tikes slide. Well, at first what I was thinking about getting her was the trampoline, but it says the trampoline is ages 3 and up, so I don't think they have the motor skills to jump on the trampoline yet, like to hold and actually physically jump. So we're going to wait on that. But Anna Claire personally loves books, stuffed animals, blankets, and babies. So she's pretty easy to buy for. So it's just, I mean, it just depends on what your is it your child or is it somebody else's child? I'm assuming it's somebody else's child because I know my net, oh, for your own, okay. Well, what do they like? Do they, is it a boy or a girl? You have girls. What am I saying? It's a girl. Does she like baby dolls? Is she walking yet? That's the big thing. Is she walking yet? Grayson's in there playing with Anna Claire. Silly. If she's walking, a little stroller and a baby doll would be cute. Anna Claire loves to push her baby. Of course, Anna Claire is 16 months, so she's not like 12 months. So she's walking a little better and everything. Oh, I'm sorry. My suggestion on what? The bucket? We should talk about my suggestion on this or for a little girl's gift. What's the matter? Yes, the bucket. I don't know what the suggestion is yet. I said somebody had, let me turn the water off so you can hear me. Somebody had put one of the miniature Christmas trees in there, and they actually used plaster of Paris so that it would be weighted. And I don't remember who it was, but it was a DIY I had seen. And that was a neat idea for an office Christmas tree. They did that. But it's great to use for like teacher gifts or something to put 1 or 2 Bolero products or any little product. Right now, these are just sitting in there. Just because this is like some DIY stuff I haven't come up with yet. I don't know. It might be neat if you could find a big ornament and make it like a Santa face and then put like a Santa hat on it somehow or something. It'd be like a really fat Santa like with no neck. That's something that like automatically pops in my head, but I don't know how it would actually look. I don't know. Let me see. What did somebody said something? Yeah, it could be. It could be a planter. You could easily, I'm sure, drill holes in the bottom of it. But yeah, I got this because I thought it was real cute and everything. I didn't have anything in mind. Okay. Come here. All right. So I think basically the problem you're having is your kids have too much toys, so you're like, oh, what do I get them? I kind of like the 3 gift rule. We say, you know, Jesus received 3 gifts, so you're no better than Jesus, so you get 3 gifts too. But there's also this other rule. I think it's 4 or 5 gifts. It's something they need, something they want, something to wear, something to read. And there's a 5th thing, and I can't remember what the 5th thing is. I can't remember what the 5th thing is. But that's kind of a really neat thing to go by, too. So, one thing they really want, one thing they really need, something to wear. Which I feel like the one thing they really need most of the time is something to wear. Because usually, I mean, it wouldn't be with a baby, but with older kids, usually socks and underwear is something they need. For me, yeah, I think it's a neat idea. And honestly, I think, like for Anna Claire, she's not going to get a whole lot of stuff this year because she's too young still to really know what's going on. So, I think, you know, usually, honestly, with this age, a lot of times 1 or 2 gifts, they get overwhelmed if they get too much more. What you want? Oh, I know what she wants. I tell you what you should get your kid. You should get your kid an elf. Anna Claire loves these elves. And now that I'm done with them, she can have them. Look, she is thrilled. Yeah. Get her some of these little elves. She'll love them. At least Anna Claire does. You love those elves? Do you want to go play now? Yeah. You want to feed them a bottle? She loves these little, the bottles. She loves to come up to us and put them up to your mouth and go, and get you to pretend like she's like you're drinking. And bite their nose. Everything she has, all of her stuffed animals, especially the Disney ones like the Pluto and Minnie and all those, she loves to suck on their little black nose. That's what she does. Silly. All right, you ready to go play now? Maybe she'll let me put her down. I can finish making the tea. Here, do you want your bottle? You want the bottle for it? Well, I'll put it there so you can reach it. Yeah, it's hard at that age because, well, especially if it's their first, which I know it's not the first Christmas now because you said, how old did you say she was? Yeah, 14 months. We tend to want to go crazy and kind of buy them a lot of stuff, but I really think they get overwhelmed when they have too much stuff. So, and sometimes it's good to just get them, especially if they need clothes, which Anna Claire loves clothes too. She's pretty easy to please. Sometimes I think if your family members are giving your kids a lot of presents, sometimes I think it's good just to kind of, you know, of course let Santa Claus get them something, but buy them, you know, what they need, like clothes and stuff, and then you let the grandparents, aunts, and uncles buy presents and stuff, because after Christmas, us parents, we have to figure out where to put all this stuff. And I'll tell you another rule, as my kids have gotten older, I kind of figure out how many gifts my kids will be getting just by family members asking me, what do your kids want for Christmas? And like say they're going to get 12 gifts. I go through and I tell my kids, okay, you have to pick out 12 presents to donate to, we honestly, we just donate them to Goodwill and stuff. But yes, if there is somewhere else you can donate them to give to less unfortunate kids, that's even better. But it just keeps you from getting so many toys that you don't have anywhere to put them. And it's a good time of year too. Any broken toys you have, just, you know, throw away the broken toys. But that's what I used to do with my kids. My kids really, Paris and Grayson, they don't really have toys now. They mainly have their iPads. And Grayson's got all those gaming consoles. Here, I'm going to turn you off a second. I got to grab the sugar. But I think that's a good thing is to kind of go ahead and clean out. Whoa. You don't need that. No. That's dangerous. That hurt, baby. I didn't realize that was hanging off. Okay. Get the sugar down. I think I'm going to have to add some more sugar to my sugar thing. I have to to make a gallon of tea. Now that Anna Claire drinks tea too, I have to make a gallon of tea a day. Oh, I don't know if she's still in here or not. Dress-up shoes was something I was thinking about getting Anna Claire. Anna Claire likes to try to put my shoes on her feet, on my feet. Well, she likes to do that too. She loves shoes. Okay, you are here. Yeah, the little dress-up shoes, if you can find like the pack of them, those might be cute. If you do get those though, take a hot glue gun and put hot glue on the bottom of them, and it'll keep them from sliding and falling. Because Paris, I didn't know that when she was little, and she would always fall because they were slippery. But years later, after she was too big for them, then somebody had mentioned about doing that. I was like, oh, that's genius. Put some hot glue on there, and it keeps them from sliding down, busting their little butts. Maybe even, I don't know, dress-up clothes, but that might be good to save for next year. I feel like 2 and 3 is when they really, yeah. I need to do that with Anna Claire's socks. I guess you could just take them and put them on a toilet paper roll to keep them from sticking to each other, and then do it. Is that what you do? Put them on like a toilet paper roll and then glue it and let it dry? Oh, I'm about to dump the whole thing of sugar in the tea pitcher. I don't need to do that. I need to pay attention when I'm doing. I'm so focused on talking, I ain't paying attention when I'm doing. Yeah, you kind of got my brain to cranking now. Yeah, this coming summer, I want to get her a water table for her birthday because she's born in July. So I do want to do the water table. Yeah. Bathtub toys are something good that's small. Won't take unless she has a ton of them already. But I feel like bathtub toys, honestly, if they're the kind that can get water in them, unless of course you clog them up with hot glue gun, I think those are good to recycle every few months anyway. You know, because you have to worry about mildew and stuff. I honestly like small toys that don't take up as much room. What you want? What do you want? Want to say hello to everybody? You want the bucket? That's fine. You'll play the bucket? What you gonna do with that bucket? She loves things that aren't toys. Like baskets. She played for 20 minutes with a basket and kept sticking it on her head yesterday and ribbon. Honestly, sometimes it's best just whatever you get your older kids, especially if it's something with a big box, just give them the box to play with. That's what they want to play with most of the time anyway, is the box. Yeah, I think it's best really when they're little like this not to worry about it, because they're not going to remember. Thank you. I feel like when you have older kids and then a small child, you feel like, well, gosh, my older kids, I'm getting them all this, and then my small kid I don't have really anything for, but they get overwhelmed with it. So, do you want to play with this? This is too small to go on your head. See, it won't fit on your head. Do you want some? Where's one of your elves? You can put one of your elves in there. This little thing from a Dollar Tree is really neat for the going. We play with here at the sink to put water in there. She likes it. You go pretend like you're pouring. You want to go play with that? Mom needs to pour the tea. Yeah, I think my aunt, she had texted my mom, or called her one, and asked if Anna Claire liked Sesame Street. I think she's going to get her the, it's Elmo Cookie Monster, and I want to say Big Bird, little stuffed animals. Yeah, baby dolls are a big thing, and like I said, the little bottles and all. I kind of want to get Anna Claire a little, the little high chair, and like the Paris had, when Paris was little, she had the whole it was like a Graco kit, And it was a pack and play, a high chair, a stroller, and maybe a diaper bag, I think, came with it. And Paris loved that. That was one of her favorite toys. But my mom, she's going to kill me for telling y'all this. My mom don't throw hardly anything away. So, she still has a lot. Paris is 14. She still has a lot of stuff from, actually, she still has a lot of stuff from when I was little. I had a little Cabbage Patch doll carrier, like the car seat type thing. My mom still has that. Yeah. Oh, no, you're fine. You can always go back and rewatch this for the ideas. Yeah, I had a little doll that did that, the zip top. That was actually Anna Claire's first doll I gave her, was a Cabbage Patch Kid. That was mine. And it has the, where they learn how to zip, tie, and snap and all that stuff on there. Oh, and I remember, I'm going to start getting into childhood memories now, guys. I remember having this doll, and it was handmade. I don't know who made it, but it was Little Red Riding Hood. And you used the doll to tell the story of Little Red Riding Hood. It had Little Red Riding Hood, and she had her long little, red hood. And then you flipped it. Yeah, I do remember the Pillow People. Those were a little after, like I was a little too old for those, but my cousins had them. But you flipped Little Red Riding Hood, and you had Grandma on one side, and she had the that little nightcap with the little ruffles. And then you could take it and you push the hat this way, and on the back part was the wolf. So it was all three in one doll. The pop-up dolls that goes into a purse. Do you mean the Sweet Secrets that they were little, and then they made the purses that it was like it would pop out and it was like a purse, but it had a head and feet and legs that popped out of the purse? They were Sweet Secret purses. Is that what you're talking about? I was born in 1980, just to give y'all, to let y'all know, toy-wise, what I would have been into. I was big into Cabbage Patch Kids, Care Bears, but I think one of my favorite toys was the Sweet Secrets. I had the one, the Sweet Secrets that was purple with a little white flower and a blue, what do you call it? The little stone thing. And she had purple braided hair. I remember that thing. That thing was so long. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I remember the Pillow Pals. I never personally had them. Do you remember Hug-a-Bunch? I had the pink one. And Popples. I remember Popples and Hug-a-Bunch. Yes, I loved Strawberry Shortcake. I loved all the figures. I was so jealous. My neighbor behind me, she had the house and had all the little figures. I think my favorite was the Raspberry was my favorite. I feel like the toys in the 80s were just so awesome. Oh, and She-Ra. I remember She-Ra when I was really little. I want to say I was 5 or 6. And she had a little thing that you pressed and her little wings would go out. I remember after getting ready for school, like I think kindergarten or first grade, I remember sitting there and playing with that, waiting for us to leave to go to school. It's funny how just little memories. Yes, I was a big Rainbow Bright fan too. Actually, when I first started this YouTube channel, well, not when I first started YouTube, when Rainbow Bright was my little icon when I first got on YouTube. Yeah, he's just rocked. It's awesome. And Smurfs, yes, and Snorkels. What they call the Snorkels? Yeah, I had Papa Smurf, Smurfette, and the Baby Smurf for the 3 little plastic figures I had. I'm gonna pour Grayson some tea. Like I said, he will only drink it right. Yeah, Snorks. I don't know why I was saying Snorkels. Snorks. Yeah, they were kind of like, from the creators of the Smurfs, and they came on right after. Where's the lid? Grayson, your tea's ready, buddy.
What?
Your tea's ready.
Okay.
He's been waiting forever. So patient. You gotta get you a straw, bud. Make sure I got the lid on. There you go. Got it. There you go.
Don't
All right. It's cold there. Are you still in Florida or are you visiting someone? It don't get cold in Florida. It can't be that cold. Nah, I know it does get cold in Florida too. My aunt and uncle, they live in Florida. Oh, okay, cool. Carol, what's the temperature in Florida? It is, what did I say it was here? It's 44 here. It's starting to actually get colder. It was 46 a while ago. Watch out, baby. Don't let me knock you over. Here, do you want some milk? No? Alright. Let's see. This is a low sitting chair, but I'm gonna sit down in it anyway. I'll just bring y'all down to my level. If Anna Claire lets me sit, she might not let me sit. We'll see. Y'all sit up here with me? Say hello. I do too. I like for it to be cold, and then like the day after Christmas, like the 26th, it can be warm again. The cold can go away. 48 there, yeah. That's about 4 degrees warmer than here, so that's about the same. But you know, here in the South, when it gets below 50, it's cold to us. We can't handle the cold. What are you doing, silly? Yeah, we love to go, now, hold on a second, let me get y'all back low. There we go. I love to go to, like, Gatlinburg and stuff like that when it's summertime. I like to go and get cooled off. Especially, or go to, the mountains. Aw, that's cute. She's having a field day with that little tin, so I don't know if I'll get to do a DIY with it or not. Because it's like, once I give it to her, it's hers. You can't get it back. Yeah, you got those elves? Are you making the elves get me? No! She likes to attack you. Ah! Are you making the elves get me? What you doing, Sue? She is so funny. I'll have to, for elves home. There you go. They can live in the bucket. They can live in the bucket. I might upload. There's a short little video I took of her. You want this? Let me take it off. Okay. Do you want this? You can't have the wire. That will poke your eye out. You cannot have the wire, but you can have the bucket. I took a short little video of her, or the basket. With the basket, she kept sticking it on her head and was just walking around just laughing her head off. Oh, wait a minute. You can't have this till I cut the string off of it. Hold on. There we go. Now, it is all set for you. You want to put your elves in there and carry them around? She has all kinds of little buckets and bags and stuff. She loves to take stuff out and then put stuff in there and carry it around. That's a big thing for her. That's what I think for Christmas I'm gonna get my the Cabbage Patch doll carrier, and maybe get her a new baby doll or something and just stick it in there. I like it because it's got a seat belt in there, and I like the way the seat belt is made. It's, I don't want to call it a zip tie, but it doesn't have, it doesn't click. It just goes kind of, you know, weaves in and out, and then you can just pull it tight. You silly girl. Let's see if y'all can see what she's doing. See what she's doing. She loves baskets on her head. Crazy. You silly, silly. She entertains so easy. She kind of looks like she has fishnet tights on her head. I know it's a basket, but that's what it looks like. You're silly. You still got your little elf? Oh, and these little elves, if you want to do an elf on the shelf, I honestly, they're not flexible, but you can tie, y'all have seen things I've done with them. They're, you can tie them and make them go on stuff. Or if you're good at sewing and stuff, you can make them flexible. I'm sure you can somehow use a seam ripper and put, get you some of this kind of the floral wire that's really thick. You could get some of this and somehow weave it into your elf and make your own little elf on the shelf for $2. I might honestly do that when she gets a little bit older to do the elf on the shelf. But she's going to probably be tempted to touch the elf. And I know they're not supposed to touch the elves or they lose their magic. But I've had fun. I didn't really think about doing it. Movie stars from the 40s. Oh, yeah, yeah, with the, what do you call it? The bird's nest. The bird, they call them bird's nest hats. That's what they call them. Yeah, your granny's watching us live. A veil. Well, yeah, but I guess they call it like a bird cage or bird's nest. The veil's on you know the wedding show that we watch now. What's it called? The veil on it. They call it a certain type of veil though. They call it bird cage veil or something like that, or because it's a short veil and it's got the, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, a veil. Did the snowman melt, Mom, or did Grayson come up there and knock it down? Grayson built 2 snowmen here, and he went up to my mom and dad's house and built a snowman. But he's since knocked the snowman down here. So I don't know if Mom and Dad still have their snowman or not. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. As long as you know what I'm talking about, that's all that really matters. It's still standing. I'm surprised he hadn't come up there and knocked it down. I looked out the window and I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just knocking down the snowman. It's fun. He's out there just kicking the snow and knocking it down. So he enjoyed it. Yeah, it had gotten to the point where it was hard for him to go sledding. So I told him he'd already built a snowman here. And I said, go to Granny and Papa's house and build a snowman. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah. He actually does that with, when he was little, with water. He'd go to the fridge and get water. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I need water. It gives me energies. And I told him one day, because he had so much energy, I said, Grayson, I wish I could bottle up all that energy you have and have some for myself. And he went and got me a glass of water. He's like, well, that's how I get my energy, from drinking water. He was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. She is just so entertained by these elves in this basket. Come in. Who that?
Yes. Hey, Grayson.
Grayson's excited because Gabe is over here now, so he's excited.
I killed two snowmen.
Close that gate and take the other gate down so you don't trip over it. Put the other gate, make sure you put it neatly over there because you don't want to fall over it. That's not neatly. Somebody can trip over that. All right, that'll work. I'm happy with that.
You know what? What's me? Yeah.
Oh, me. Have y'all, oh, thank you. Like I said, it's greasy. I need to wash it. I need to get my hair done. Y'all see, I've kind of got the ombre effect going on here. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to go for the ombre effect. Not really. I just really need to get my hair done again. I might try. Brian is off. What are you? Brian is off Friday. I might go and get my hair done Friday. I don't know. I might go get it done before then. I need to call Ashley. She's my hairdresser. My mom is my hairdresser, but Ashley does the coloring. Because mom's retired now, so. You're such a happy girl. As long as you have the elves. What else you want? There's nothing else up there you can have. See, I want everything. Yeah, we call it going and getting our hair did. So we gotta go get our hair did. Instead of go get your hair done, it's a southern thing. We know we say it wrong, but we say it wrong on purpose. Oh, say 1, 2 elves. You like their noses? You like their noses? Yeah. I might do that today. I might text my hairdresser and say, "Can I have some hair color before Christmas? I need it really bad." Because my hair, to me, it looks even dirtier because it's dark up here. What are you doing? Basket. Well, we're about an hour in. I don't think I have anything else all that interesting. I don't want to bore y'all to death. So I think we will get out of here and go do some other stuff. Yeah, I love my southern accent. I am not ashamed of it. I mean, there's all kinds of accents out there I love. I love, like Sean Connery's voice. That, what is it? Is it Scottish accent he has? Probably not. Probably wrong. Whatever his accent is, I like that. But yeah, I don't mind my southern twang I have. What? You want to put the elf in the basket? You want... I just got to get this whole thing set up for her here. Alright. There you go. Oh, now she's ready to come sit here. Alright. Now, we have a basket, a bucket, and 2 elves. And she's going to throw them all out. Don't throw that. Don't throw that. Let's just set that there. Alright. Well, I'm going to say goodbye for now, guys. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. Bye, y'all.
Can Gabe sleep over?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Bye.
Say bye. You say bye? Say bye-bye.